Stop what you're doing right now and listen carefully, because this isn't a top 10 TVs you might buy someday video. This is the video that could literally save you thousands of dollars over the next few weeks. Because right now, in January and February 2026, some of the biggest TVs on the market are dropping prices harder than winter temperatures. And here's the messy truth that nobody in the retail world wants you to realize. Price drops don't mean forced clearance, they mean opportunity. These brands are dropping prices for a reason. Excess inventory, new models incoming, or just retailers trying to hit revenue targets. And that means you can shop smarter if you know where to look. Today, I'm breaking down the top 10 TVs getting massive price cuts right now, from budget champs to premium picture kings, and I'm doing it in the honest, no BS style you deserve. I'll tell you which price drops are actually real deals, which ones are sneaky markdowns hiding mediocre tech, which you should buy now and which to wait on, and which price drops are actually tricks retailers use to get you to swipe your card. Before we get into it, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and drop a comment telling me what your current TV model is and why you're considering an upgrade. You'll see your answer pop up later in the video. All right, let's get into it.
Why these price drops matter, real-world context. Before we rank anything, let's talk about timing. January and February are two of the best months of the year to buy a TV because new models are being announced, retailers haven't cleared out inventory yet, holiday returns have just gone back on shelves, there's pressure to hit quarterly numbers, and CES 2026 hype pushes older models down. But, and this is critical, not all price cuts are created equal. Some TVs are marked down because they're last year's tech, but still top performers. Others get cut because they don't sell well, and the retailer just wants them off the shelf. The key skill here, and the reason you're watching this video, is learning the difference. Let's do this.
Number 10, TCL Q8A, 2025 model. Value mini-LED, big drop. First up at number 10 is the TCL Q8A, a 55-inch mini-LED that dropped nearly 30% off its original retail price. Now, before you think, oh, another TCL with random numbers, hear this. The Q8A was one of the few TVs in its price bracket that delivered mini-LED brightness for bright rooms, strong HDR contrast, good gaming performance with low input lag and VRR, smooth motion handling for sports and news. Originally, this TV sat in that awkward mid-tier price zone where people look at it and go, I'm not sure if worth it, so it never flew off the shelves. But now, with the price cut, it lands right where value meets real performance. The downside? The software interface is decent, not amazing. Local dimming could be more refined. Blacks aren't OLED deep, but for everyday viewing, this thing punches way above its price. If you're thinking, I want good, not flashy, this is your first real contender.
Number 9 is Hisense U7K, 2025/2026 refreshed. Big brightness for less. Number 9 is the Hisense U7K, and the drop on this one is eye-popping. This LED doesn't have OLED blacks, but it makes up for that with brightness, real HDR pop, and strong color performance. What changed? Retailers dropped the price to clear inventory before the new 2026 Hisense lineup hits, and that means you're getting a TV that performed in the above budget tier for the budget price zone. Why it's still relevant? You get good motion handling, decent local dimming for an LED, solid gaming features, simple but useful smart UI. The trade-offs? Blacks aren't as deep as flagship models. Audio is serviceable at best. But for rooms with windows or daylight viewing, this is a huge win. At number 8, we've got the Samsung Q60D series, a non-mini LED QLED that's dropped below its most comparable LG and Sony counterparts. Here's why this price cut matters. Samsung QLEDs have historically commanded premium pricing, even in mid-tier. But the Q60D recently took a serious markdown, and now sits closer to budget LED territory, which is insane considering great color volume, punchy brightness, ties an OS that's slick and fast, very reliable long-term. This isn't a flagship. It's not going to compete with the QN90 series, but what it is one of the few TVs in this price bracket with 3 years of real-world testing, mature software performance, and strong resale value. Buy this if you want brand reliability plus QLED punch plus minimal regrets. Number 7. Vizio M Series 2024 models still on shelves. Coming in at number 7 is a deal most people gloss over because it's last year, but hear me out. The Vizio M Series from 2024 still competes with TCL mid-level, Samsung basic QLED, Hisense mid-range, especially now that prices have dropped again. For everyday use, it offers strong contrast, good peak brightness, clean color reproduction, an interface that's improved over time, and decent gaming features. Yes, SmartCast isn't perfect, but like all TVs on this list, the emphasis is on longevity, not flashiness. What's beautiful here is the price-performance ratio. For under the new markdown, this TV is one of the few that looks significantly better than absolutely cheap sets, doesn't cost flagship prices, and survives years of use. That's what we're here for.
Number 6. Sony X85L. Last year's Sony, now discounted. Sony rarely gets deep discounts, which is why this next one matters. The Sony X85L is a mid-range LED that suffers only in one broad category. It's not OLED. But Sony's processing remains one of the best on the market at this price point. This discounted X85L now presents a rare case where Sony picture processing, Sony's color accuracy, smooth motion handling, fast and stable Google TV, strong gaming performance, excellent upscaling for non-4K content comes at a price that suddenly feels reasonable instead of luxury tax. Why this price drop is huge? Sony TVs usually hold value, even used. This model's reliability track record is solid. Many owners report minimal issues even after years. If you want Sony pedigree plus long longevity plus bargain price, this is a very real contender.
Number 5. LG UP7700, UP7800 series. Big price cuts. Halfway through our list, at number 5, is an LG LED XLED family that quietly got its price slashed, the UP7700 and UP7800 series. These are classic LG value picks, and now that prices have dropped, they're actually smart buys instead of compromise buys. Here's what you get. WebOS that just works, smooth menu performance, decent brightness and peak HDR for an LED, very clean, stable, long-term operation, good motion handling, great everyday performance. Most people overlook these for better picture elsewhere, but once the price drops into a truly budget bracket, they start to feel like best value TVs, especially for parents, secondary TVs, basements, guest rooms. They're not dramatic, they're not bleeding edge, but they reliably deliver years of use without major headaches. For lots of buyers, that's more important than pixel-peeping deep blacks.
Number 4. TCL QM8 mid-tier mini LED now on sale. Now we jump into the more exciting territory. Number 4 on our list is the TCL QM8, a mini LED set that's finally come down to a price where it competes with basic LEDs. Mini LED used to be exclusively premium, but thanks to inventory shifts and new 2026 model lines coming in, this series is now heavily discounted. Why this is a big deal? Very high peak brightness, controlled local dimming, excellent color for the price, great motion handling, strong gaming features, solid contrast without blowing budgets. This TV is one of those rare cases where the performance per dollar ratio becomes insane when the price drops. If you want a TV that
holds HDR well, doesn't crush dark scenes, is bright enough for daylight viewing, doesn't cost a fortune, this QM8 discount is one of the smartest deals in 2026 so far.
Number 3. Hisense U8N U8K. Huge markdown. Sliding into number 3 is the Hisense flagship tier U8 series, and this is one of the biggest price drops on the list. This TV was never a cheap screen. It competed with Samsung mid to high range, LG upper mid-tier, Sony mid-tier, and now, because retailers are clearing floors for new 2026 panels, you can get this flagship caliber set for deep discount. Why this matters? Strong mini-LED backlighting, beautiful local dimming, excellent HDR performance, serious gaming chops, very solid color accuracy, and very strong brightness for living rooms. This is one of the rare TVs where even with a huge discount, the real-world performance still feels premium. If you want something that looks elite and doesn't cost elite money, this now qualifies. Number 2 is one of the most buzzworthy deals right now, the Samsung QM8 series. This TV used to trade in the upper mid-tier price range year-round, but right now, many retailers have slashed prices to compete with inventory, and suddenly this is a realistic buy for everyday viewers. Why this price drop is a top 10 story. 1. Brightness champion. This thing punches way above its price class. 2. Anti-glare tech. Perfect for daytime and bright rooms. 3. Smooth Tizen experience. Fast menus, responsive apps, rare lag. 4. Great motion handling. Sports and news look crisp. 5. Long-term reliability. Samsung doesn't half-ass their build quality here. And now with the price drop, this TV stops being premium aspirational and becomes smart everyday buy. Number 1 is the LG C4-C5 OLED, the seasonal salary drop. And finally, at number 1, the big dog. The LG C4 and its close sibling, the C5, have dropped prices so hard in January-February 2026 that they're legitimately pricing OLED into mainstream territory. Here's why this matters more than almost anything else. Perfect blacks, infinite contrast, natural motion, zero blooming, fantastic color accuracy, incredible viewing angles, great gaming responsiveness, smooth, stable WebOS. OLED used to carry a fear premium. People avoided it because of price and burn-in myths. But today's panels are significantly brighter, are much more stable long-term, have better pixel management, are now finally priced like real value buys. That means you can get premium picture quality for what used to be upper mid-tier budget. And that's why it's number 1. Why these price drops are happening. Deep, real talk. Let's unpack the retail psychology, because understanding why these TVs dropped matters just as much as knowing which TVs dropped. Number 1. Inventory reset. New 2026 panels are rolling in. Retailers need space. Number 2. Holiday returns. January returns flood the system. Every return adds pressure. Number 3. Tax year targets. Stores want numbers before Q1 ends, so discounts get aggressive. Number 4. Model overlap. Older models cannibalize new models without price cuts. Number 5. Competitive pressure. One store drops price, others match, and suddenly deals snowball. This is textbook pricing strategy, and if you know how to read it, you can shop at the perfect time. How to shop these price drops. Pro strategy. If you're serious about snagging the right TV, don't buy the first deal you see. Compare model numbers, not just brand names. Check panel technology, OLED versus QLED versus LED. Make sure it's the exact model reviewers praise. Look for retailer return windows greater than 30 days. Buy from places with easy returns. Avoid store-exclusive model renames. Smart buying beats impulse buying, every time.
Final verdict. Here's the reality. A price drop only matters if the TV you buy still delivers in real life, not just on paper. Cheap TVs can still be disappointing. Expensive TVs can still fail. Specs can still mislead. But the TVs on this list, they've been discounted for real reasons, not trick reasons. They're affordable, usable, long-lasting, practical, and real-world functional. If this video helps you avoid a bad purchase or find a spectacular deal, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which of these deals you're targeting this year. Because the best deal isn't the cheapest price, it's the one you still love 3 years later. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, where we break down the best soundbars and home theater deals of 2026. Trust me, you're going to want to be there.